What's good, everybody? It's when I'm coming back at you with another video. So with this video, I wanted to talk about the mind and to have you guys understand that the mind only accepts affirmations. Affirmations, this is like positive reinforcement. This is you saying great things about yourself, but also saying things in the way that you would like them to be, right? Many people have the tendencies to use the word not, or to use a negated sentence, or speaking in the negative, but they don't understand that their mind doesn't operate that way. Their mind doesn't think that way. So before we jump in and diving into further explanation, I just wanted to give you guys some context. So for context, I'm reading a book right now, and this book is talking about this topic, and I already understood this, but there's a paragraph that I want to take from the book to explain this to you guys so you have further context so we could dive in deeper, right? It says your subconscious mind, right, which the subconscious mind, that's the part of the mind, the automatic part of the mind, the way it operates. So your subconscious mind only takes in the affirmation and not the negative. If you visualize and set a goal, and your goal is I am not poor anymore, the mind will only take in the word poor. Instead, change that to something like I am rich, wealthy, and abundant. The subconscious does not internalize the word not. It does not internalize negated sentences. It only internalizes I am something, not I am not something. So that's the main idea here of the mind, right? People have this tendency of speaking in the negative rather than in the affirmative or in the positive, right? Some people, they may have financial goals, but right now they may be in debt. And so you ask them, hey, what's your goal? What's your financial goal? And they'll say, I don't want to be in debt anymore. If you have that as a goal, then the focus will, your focus, the mind will continue focusing on debt. It will continue focusing on the word debt. And that is what gets attracted to you into your life. That's why people will fall into cycle of staying in debt, because they keep focusing on the debt. That's where all their attention goes to. And that's not what you want to be. You don't want, the goal isn't for you to get out of debt. Like, of course, that may be something you may want, but that's not the goal. The goal for you is to be abundant, right? Because then if you abundant, then you be able to pay off the debt and have more than enough to take care of yourself, your family, everyone around you. So the goal is for freedom, for abundance, not to get out of debt, right? Same idea where if someone has financial goals, they might say, I don't want to be fat. I don't want to be overweight. All of the attention, the focus is on being fat and overweight. What you want to be saying is, I am healthy, right? Because using the word healthy, you're thinking of health. You're thinking of being in good health. You're thinking of everything going well for you. And that makes you feel a lot better saying, I am healthy. I'm feeling amazing. I feel well. I feel energized. Rather than you saying, I don't want to be this, or I'm not this. It's not possible for the mind to understand negative statements in the negative or in the not, right? And there's some of you out there who might be non-believers who might say, well, that's not true. Well, if I were to ask you to don't think of an elephant, the first thing that came to your mind is likely an elephant, right? Even though I told you not to do it, right? Don't do it. Thinking of an elephant, that animal appeared in your mind because you have the association with the word elephant with the animal. So you immediately thought of the animal when I said, don't think of an elephant. It's the same concept with everything else here, right? You can ask someone, hey, what are you looking for in a partner? They'll say, I want someone that doesn't drink or smoke. I want someone that doesn't cheat on me. If you say that, then you're focused on drinking, smoking, and someone that cheats. So then it shouldn't come as a surprise if those are the people that continuously appear in your life, because you keep talking about it, which means you're thinking about it, which in this lifetime, you get what you think about most of the time. You get what you think about all the time. So whatever you're thinking about is what you're bringing what you're creating, what you're attracting into your life. So I know for some people this is probably a major moment because you probably look back at the things you think about all the time, or you look back at your beliefs, and you may have some beliefs that you always tell yourself, or your belief is just something you think about all the time, something that you tell yourself often. So one of these reoccurring thoughts might be a statement you made in the negative, thinking about something in the negative when your focus should be in the positive. Right, this book that I'm reading, after every paragraph in the book, it says it has a positive affirmation. Right, it says, I am wealth, I am abundance, I am joy. So you begin to feel good about yourself, your spirits gets lifted up, you get excited, you start smiling when you read it because you're reminding yourself of that. And if that same affirmation appears after every paragraph, then you're creating that repetition, which, having that repetition, you'll begin believing it over time, more and more and more. It'll begin to be your truth, and it'll begin to get accepted by the subconscious mind and begin becoming a new belief for you. And if it becomes a new belief, then the rest of the world has to then, the rest of the world will then adjust or reflect your new belief, because your outside world is just a reflection of your inner world. So if you change components of your inner world, then it has to be reflected by law in the outer world, right? It's literally like a mirror. So what you need to understand about the mind is that the mind only accepts affirmations. You need to have positive affirmations, positive reinforcement. Speak to yourself in the positive, but speak only the things of what you want. Refrain from using the word not and don't and can't and all these like negative words, because your mind will immediately gravitate towards whatever other negative words you use. Like, your mind will be focused on that. Your mind won't think of the opposite, because it doesn't function that way. It thinks of whatever it focuses on is whatever it gets its attention on is what it focuses on, basically. So same idea where I say don't think of an elephant. Even though I told you not to do it, you're thinking about it because that's what your mind associated, the animal associated with the word elephant, right? So same idea when you're talking about what is it you want. If you're looking for a partner, say that you want a partner rather than a partner that doesn't do all these bad things, right? Say that you want a partner that lives a healthy lifestyle, a partner that is committed, a partner that, wants to do good things by you and by the relationship, a partner that is, like all the good qualities that you want in that person. If you're looking for a lover, right? If you're looking to, create friendships with other people, think of what you would want as great qualities in those people to establish a friendship, right? If it's finance, think of the finances that you want, right? And begin speaking that to existence, right? Say that I am wealthy, I am abundant, I am joy, I am capable, I am great, right? I can be or have anything on this earth, right? I am healthy, I am energized, right? And you say these affirmations and you begin to get excited, you feel good, right? It begins lifting your spirits because all these things are true. They're true about you. It's just oftentimes we may need reminders, or we may have forgotten along the way because of all the things that happened in our life that pulled us away from our true self. And we just may have forgotten that we truly have access to this power that can change anything around, that could literally change our circumstances with the snap of a finger, right? The life that you're living now, if it's undesirable, the life that you're living now, it can all change tomorrow, right? It can all change tomorrow. We're talking about the universal power that's strong enough to move mountains. The same power that created the monuments and the Amazon forest and the ocean and all these things. We're working with the same power. We're all connected. So if you begin telling yourself these affirmations and begin planting these new beliefs about yourself, which that are true, everything around you is going to change. Your world will change. And it's going to be so much fun, that journey, right? So I'm doing this video to help you understand how your mind works, because your mind is your most powerful tool. And so you want to make sure you're using it to your advantage. You want to make sure that it is on your side rather than it being against you, right? Because it is so powerful, if it's used in the wrong fashion, it can be destructive as well, right? And so you want to make sure that you are using it to your benefit to create the life that you want, because we all deserve it, right? We all deserve to have fun. We all deserve to enjoy our time here, and we deserve to live a life that's full of love, life, joy, happiness, and outrageous excitement, right? That's why we're put here to have fun and enjoy this time here. So, being that the mind is the most powerful tool, it's important to understand how that works so that you can use it to your advantage to create the life that you want, rather than creating by default or watching other people live their life and being jealous and envious, as far as, they're the lucky ones that were born with, they were born with the right set of circumstances, they were born into the right families, is in the third. It doesn't matter. You have the same power that they do. You can create the life that you want, and it's going to be so much more fun if you came from humble beginning to be able to create that dream life, because the journey from back then or where you're at now to where it is that you want to be is going to be so much fun. So I do this video out of love for you. I do this video because I want to see you win. I want to see you tap into that greatness that you have within you, to bring out the best version of yourself, to improve that attitude, to get excited, to bring out the best version of yourself. So then from that energy, from that vantage point, you can then create what it is that you want in this lifetime. So that rest of the video. Enjoy the video. Do leave a like, guys. We are on the road to 100 subscribers, and I want you to be on this journey with me. So please hit that subscribe button if you haven't been subscribed, and turn on post notifications, as I will be posting more videos soon. So once again, guys, this is Joel, and I'm out. See you guys for the next video.